A little early, but I have a live feed. See, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. You just getting off work, or are you from the outage, or are you just off today? Waiting for relief, maybe? Tomorrow off. Awesome. Me too. No bookings the next 2 days. Just got home. Oh, good for you. Mike's here. Good to see you, man. Checking in from Michigan. You and Z are the first two through the door, so you get the best virtual seats in the house. Yeah, it's a couple minutes early, but I was ready. So, we'll wait for a few others to perhaps join us. Welcome to Fiesta Friday. I am ready for a couple of days of no bookings. Getting caught up on projects and all kinds of stuff. Hope you guys are doing well. April 19th, and I'm already having to run the air twice this week, just during my to cool this space down before I go live, because I got home and just after 6, and it was 81 in here, and this den is an interior room, so it kind of holds that warmth. So I got a ceiling fan going on full speed up there. Turn the air on for an hour while I go live. My iMac I'm broadcasting through is a portable space heater. once I'm live with it. 46 there. Man, our low last night was just 60. That sounds pretty good. I think we're supposed to get down in the high 80s again a week from tomorrow, so it'll be a week. All right. It's just after. Let's give another minute, and then we'll get some music going. Oh, I got a text from Sharona early in the afternoon, so I was hoping maybe she would show up here. So gonna wait a second and see, and we'll get some music going. Welcome to Fiesta Friday. Sip 'em if you got 'em. Thanks for joining in. Jean's here. Hi, Bruce. Visiting family in Colorado. Just wanted to pop in to say hi. Cool. So you and Mike are our two wayward tribes members. Mike checked in from Michigan. Jean's visiting family in Colorado. Good to see you here. Even if you just popped in for a second. All right. We'll play something that Jean likes by request before it was requested, since she's only here for a short time. Well, I don't know, but I want you all the more for that. And words fall through me and always fool me, and I can't react. And games that never amount to more than they're meant will play themselves out. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You'll make it now. Falling slowly, eyes that know me, and I can't go back. Moves that take me and erase me, and I am painted black. Well, you have suffered enough and warred with yourself. It's time that you've won. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You've made it now. Falling slowly, sing your melody. I will sing aloud. Ooh, oh. Paid the cost too late. Now you're gone. opens up the set by request before it was requested for Gene, who just dropped in quickly from Colorado. Enjoy your time up there with family. Thanks for tuning in. Doors are open to the rest of the set, so we'll just wait for others to come in. I should relearn Malagueña from my classical flamenco days when I was 9. Those were the first lessons I took, formal lessons from I didn't know it at the time, but a nationally known classical flamenco guitarist. That's all I remember from the Malagueña. Great song. I should relearn that. I don't play any of that stuff anymore, but it still sounds great. That music. All right. When you're down and trouble, and you need some love and care, and nothing, oh nothing is going right. Just close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call on my name, and you know where I am. I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, fall, and all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. If the sky high above you should grow dark and full of clouds, and that old cold northern wind should begin to blow, just keep your forehead together and call my name out loud. Soon you'll hear knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know where I am. I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, fall, yeah, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. Hey, ain't it good to know that you got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you and desert you, but they'll take your soul and you let them know. But don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Yes, I will see you again. Hey, baby, don't you know that winter, spring, summer, fall, and all you gotta do I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. You got a friend. Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Oh baby, you got a friend. All right. Never a bad time for little JT. James Taylor, welcome to Fiesta Friday. A couple songs in. Looks like Jean has already left. She just popped in quickly visiting friends in Colorado. But James is here. Good to see you. And Amy followed right behind him in the door. Awesome. You guys got the best virtual seats in the house. Front row as usual. Oh, good to see everybody. Oh, this one popped into my head earlier today. I was coming home after seeing my client. Stopped at the store and I went, I haven't done that one in a long time. And I used to play this kind of regularly, but so I haven't played it in a while, but let's give it a whirl. Please come to Boston for the springtime. I'm staying here with some friends and they've got lots of room. You can sell your paintings on the sidewalk, like a cafe where I hope to be singing soon. Please come to Boston, and she said no, but you come home to me. And she said, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. 'Cause I'm the #1 fan of the man in Tennessee. Please come to Denver with the snowfall. We'll move up into the mountains so far we can't be found. And throw I love you echoes down the canyon. And then lie awake at night till they come back around. Please come to Denver, she said no, but you come home to me. And she said, hey rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. 'Cause I'm the #1 fan of the man in Tennessee. Now this drifter's world goes round and round. I doubt if it's ever gonna stop. But of all the dreams I've lost and found, and all that I ain't got, still need to lean to somebody I could sing to. Please come to LA to live forever. To California life alone is just too hard to bear. Live in a house that looks out over the ocean, and there's some stars who fell from the sky living up on the hill. Please come to LA, she said no, boy will you come home to me. And she said, hey rambling boy, why don't you settle down? LA can't be your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. 'Cause I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Yeah, I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. songs just kind of get out of rotation and I forget about them. That one I haven't played in a long time, so that's from about 7th grade for me. Little Dave Loggins, he had a cousin named Kenny who did pretty good in the music industry too. I always used to say. Amy says, "Oh, thank you. Sounds great and nice song." Yep, I love that song. Little Don Henley, single release back in the early 80s from the soundtrack to Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Every day passing in the hall, you just pretend that you don't see her at all. You wanna tell her how much you care. You wanna call her, but you just don't dare. Love rules, all love rules. Out in the parking lot, all the guys, don't ever let them see the tears in your eyes. She's got a date tonight and it ain't you, so you go out there and you get one too. Love rules, our love rules. Love rules, yeah, love. You wish you didn't have so much to feel. It's much too scary and it's all too real. All your friends are out having fun. Sometimes you think that you're the only one. And love rules, yeah, love rules. Well, everybody's out making time. You can't help thinking you're the last in line. She's the finest thing you've ever seen. You wrap your arms around her in your dreams. When she smiles, it brings you to your knees. You wanna tell her, but you always freeze. She's in the backseat, but you're much too shy. You give the world to be an older guy. Love rules, yeah, love rules. Love rules, yeah, love still rules. Love rules, our love rules. Love rules, love rules, yeah, love still rules. Oh, I've always loved that little song. That album version is really good. That's from the soundtrack to Fast Times at Ridgemont High by Don Henley. It was not an Eagles release, it was a single. And I'm pretty sure he charted with that. It was good. Still is good. James says, "Love that tune, my friend was singing with you." Awesome, man. Let's do a little singer-songwriter's state of mind, I think, tonight. Let's do a little of the late great Townes Van Zandt. Living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron and your breath's as hard as kerosene. You want your mama's only son, but a favorite one it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye and sank into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit, boys. His horse was fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, on the borders down in Mexico. And no one heard his dying words. And that's the way it goes. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him hang around out of kindness, I suppose. Now Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. But Dustin Pancho bit down south, ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty left for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. Ain't nobody knows. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Pick it. They'll never heal. The poets write out Pancho fell. Lefty lives in cheap hotels. The border's quiet, Cleveland's cold, so the story ends were told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do, and now he's growing old. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so wrong out of kindness, I suppose. A few gray federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so wrong out of kindness, I suppose. Oh, some of the late great Townes Van Zandt. That's a great song. Covered by others, but that's the original. And as I often say, not because I'm lazy, but I'm already capoed here on the first fret for 2 songs in a row. May as well do another one that I play also. My Cousins Across the Pond. Cousin across the pond, I call him. Little David Gray. Friday night I'm going nowhere. All the lights have changed, green to red. Turning on my TV station, situations running through my head. Looking back through time, you know it's clear that I've been blind now and a fool. Open up my hot toilet, jealousy, that bitterness, that ridicule. Saturday I'm running wild and all the lights are changing, red to green. Moving through the crowds I'm pushing, chemicals are rushing in my bloodstream. Only wish you were here, you know, I've seen it so clear, I've been afraid. Show you how I really feel, admit to some of those bad mistakes I made. So if you want it, come and get it, crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and feel it now. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and feel it now. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. Sunday night, I'm going nowhere, all the lights are shining, red to blue to red. Kicking through the autumn leaves, I'm wondering where it is you might be going to. Turning back for home, you know, I'm feeling so alone, I can't leave. Climbing on a stair, I turn around to see you smiling there in front of me. Well, if you want it, come and get it, I'm crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Go your heart, go your head, and feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, and feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, and feel it. Go your heart, go your head, and feel it now. Babylon, 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 Babylon. Why? So if you want it, come and get it, you're crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Go your heart, go your head, and feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, and feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, and feel it. Go your heart, go your head, and feel it now. Babylon, 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 Babylon. Why? could hear a couple of these strings are just a little out of tune, as it should be if you're really playing. There we go. Oh, let me see. Let me get caught up with my Fiesta Friday tribe. Thanks for being here. As always, sip 'em if you got 'em. And he says, perfect Friday night song. You know what? That's exactly right. And here's what I just thought about. I never know when I'm going to play that song, or any song, really. And I think every time I play it, I realize it's on a Friday, because as soon as I start the song, I go, Friday night, and I'm like, oh, this is perfect. It's a Friday night song. And I never even make that connection before I play it. It just pops up like my muse will pop it up randomly in my head, and I'll play it. And I think every single time, mostly, that I play that, it's on a Friday. So you're quite right. Perfect Friday night song. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Oh, I felt like a little, maybe sunglasses and, it's not a treble clef or a bass clef. I don't know. I don't read notation anymore. I was taught that when I was a kid. Anyway, it's a musical notation. So yes. When the sun beats down and melts the tar up on the roof, and your feet get so hot you wish your tired feet would fireproof. Yeah, under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby is where I've been. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun under the boardwalk. People walking on by under the boardwalk. We'll be falling in love under the boardwalk. Boardwalk from the park is sounds of the carousel. You can almost taste the corn dogs, French fries they sell. Yeah, under the boardwalk, down by the sea. Yeah, on a blanket with my baby is where I've been. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun under the boardwalk. People walking above under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love under the boardwalk. Boardwalk. Yeah, under the boardwalk, out on the sea. Yeah, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun under the boardwalk. People walking above under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love under the boardwalk. Boardwalk. Oh, I haven't done that in a long time. I love that Motown stuff I grew up listening to as a kid on all those compilation albums. 20 massive hits. KTEL Records, it had the Spinners and the Stylistics and all these great groups. So if you're going to do some drifters and you know more than one, you need to do a double shot and honor that great music. I haven't done either of these in a long time, so let's see. When this old world starts getting beaten down and people You are just too much for me to take. I climb way up to the top of the stairs, and all my cares just drift right into space. On the roof is peaceful as can be, and there the world below can't bother me. Let me tell you now, when I come home feeling tired and beat, I go up where the air is fresh and sweet. I get away from the hustling crowd and all that rat-raising noise down in the street. On the roof's the only place I know where you just have to wish to make it so. Let's go up on the roof. At night the stars put on a show for free, and darling, you can share it all with me. Let me tell you now, I keep on telling you that right smack dab in the middle of town, I found a paradise that's trouble-proof. So if this world starts getting you down, there's room enough for two up on the roof. Up on the roof, yeah, come on baby. Oh, come on darling, let's go up on the roof. Woo! My soul, man, that's always going to be good stuff. Oh, that Motown stuff, the Drifters. Oh, man. Oh, speaking of some Motown, so I love, I've told you guys that there's a version of this from the late 70s, I think, on Midnight Special. On YouTube you can find it, and Jermaine Jackson does this with his bass. He has a bass guitar and that huge afro hair, handsome guy singing this song, so I like his version of it. You're my love, you're my angel, you're the girl of my dreams, and I'd like to thank you for waiting patiently. Yeah, Daddy's home, your daddy's home to stay. How I wait for this moment, be by your side. Your best friend Ron told me you had teardrops in your eyes. Yeah, Daddy's home, Daddy's home to stay. Now it wasn't on a Sunday, Monday and Tuesday went by. It wasn't on a Tuesday afternoon. All I could do was cry. And I made a promise that you'd treasure. I make it back home to you. How I wait for this moment, be by your side. Your best friend told me you had teardrops in Daddy's home to stay. I'm not 1,000 miles away. Daddy's home to stay. I'm gonna be there come one day. Daddy's home to stay. I'm not 1,000 miles away. Daddy's home to stay. I'm not 1,000 miles away. Woo! Oh, oh, man, my soul, that Motown. Oh, woo! Oh. I love that stuff. That's so good. Then your Forever in Blue Jeans. I don't know it. I know the song, but I have never played it. That's a good song, though. I can't remember who did it. Country song, right? I remember when it was on the radio decades ago. I think it was a band. You know, I keep thinking is back when I was in the Air Force, there was a no. Right after I got out, yeah, about '83, there was a country song called "Lord Have Mercy, Baby's Got Her Blue Jeans On." Can't remember who did it. I keep thinking of that, but I can hear "Baby in Blue Jeans." I just don't remember who did it. Or "Forever in Blue Jeans." I think it was a group. Amy says, "Nice, thank you." I love that song. I love Jermaine Jackson's. He's got a beautiful version on YouTube. Just type it in, and I think it was on Midnight Special from the early '80s, maybe late '70s, right before I went to the military. It's just him up there. Well, he's got a band, but it's mainly him with his bass guitar, and it's just a great version. I just love that version. Neil Diamond, she got it. Yes, Forever in Blue Jeans. You're right. I thought it was a band. I was thinking it's not Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. It's somebody. I think his backing band was so big on that song, maybe I was just thinking it was a group. Neil Diamond, that's right. I'm gonna have to learn that one, James. Thanks for the request, though, which I always appreciate. I should. My mom had Vicky Carr, and my parents had this. Wasn't vast, but it was this awesome eclectic collection. The Ink Spots, The Whimsical World of Irving Taylor, which was a crazy album. 12 Sides of Loudermilk, which I mentioned, and everything in between. Country. Mom had a lot of Elvis, but my mom had who was I just? Oh, Neil Diamond. She had some Neil Diamond Carpenters, and I should really know. Brother Love's Travel and Salvation Show. If I was going to pick a Neil Diamond song, that's a really good song. He had a lot of good stuff. Yep. Amy and James are both right. Neil Diamond. Yeah. All that good stuff from back then. My dad liked country, Johnny Cash. My mom was a huge Elvis fan. And the reason I got to see him live on tour on Easter Sunday, 1973, Veterans Memorial Coliseum. How about we pick it up a little bit? Let's knock some of these strings out of tune. Now that we're talking about Elvis, I haven't done any Elvis in a bit. I haven't done this in a long time. Well, since my baby left me, well, I found a new place to dwell. Let's start a thing alone on the street that's Heartbreak Hotel. You'll be so lonely, baby. You'll be so lonely. You'll be so lonely, you die. Well, though it's always crowded, you still can find some room where broken-hearted lovers to cry there in the gloom. You'll be so lonely, baby. You'll be so lonely. You'll be so lonely you could die. Well, bellhop's tears keep flowing, and the desk clerk's dressed in black. They've been so long on the street, they'll never get back. You'll be so lonely, baby. You'll be so lonely. You'll be so lonely you could die. So your baby leaves you, and you've got a new place to dwell. Just take your walk down a lonely street to the Heartbreak Hotel. You'll be so lonely, baby. You'll be so lonely. You'll be so lonely you could die. Woo! Lord Almighty, I feel my temperature rising. High, it's burning through to my soul. Girl, 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 you gonna set me on fire. My brain is flaming, I don't know which way to go. Yeah, because your kisses are lifting me higher, like a sweet song on the choir. Yeah, you light my morning skies, burning love. Oh, I feel my temperature rising. Hell down flaming, I must be 109. Burning, 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 and nothing can cool me. Yeah, I just might turn to smoke, but I feel fine. Because your kisses are lifting me higher, like a sweet song on the choir. Yeah, you light my morning skies and burning love. It's coming closer to the place, and now look at my body. Please won't you help me? I feel like I'm slipping away. Yeah, it's hard to breathe, and my chest is heaving. Yeah, yeah, Lord Almighty, I'm burning a hole where I lay. Yeah, because your kisses are lifting me high, like a sweet song on the choir. Yeah, you light my morning skies with burning love. Burning love. I'm just a hunk of the burning love. Yeah, a hunk of the burning love. I'm just a hunk of the burning love. Yeah, a hunk of the burning love. Woo! Oh man, I haven't done those in a while. Oh. Hang on a minute. Adobe Acrobat keeps wanting to jump on my screen every once in a while for reasons unknown. And he says, so glad you got to see him. Me too. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Sometimes. I was 12 years old, 1973. Yet, my mom took me and my younger brother and got to see Elvis Presley live on tour. Dad was not a big fan, so she took us. My youngest brother stayed home, so I guess my dad had babysitting duties. So I remember we were in the Coliseum, and on the floor, like where the Suns played at that point, they had seats, so it was flat. As opposed to, you know, up in the arena. The seats that are slanted up so you could look down. So we were on the floor, even though I was pretty tall for my age, at 12, Um, Everybody was standing on their chairs because we were flat and we were toward the back. So I stood on my chair, we all stood on our chairs, and I couldn't see any better because all the adults that were in front of me were also standing on their chairs. So my brother and I took off down like one of the aisles toward the stage, and these guys caught us, and screw you guys, and said, hey, you guys gotta go back to your seats. So we tried. Often when I tell that story, I say, so I got to see Elvis Presley, and I pause and I go, actually, I didn't see him for the first 20 minutes. Because as soon as he came out on stage, back when, well, all of us here that were checked in, when we were kids, remember they had those Instamatic flash cameras with the flash bulb that had 4 sides and it would turn 4 times for pictures? The entire Coliseum was filled for the first 20 minutes, nothing but all this, flat all over the stage. Like you could, and I think he had a white jumpsuit, you could not see him. And they finally settled down enough to where you could start kind of making him out, but it probably took at least 20 minutes. That's the way I remember it. So when I say I saw Elvis, I did, but not for the first 20 minutes or so of the show, because of all the flash bulbs. You couldn't see anything, and the stage lighting, but then the flash bulbs were going off, and it was insane. Just nothing but all this flickering stuff for like 20 minutes, but eventually we got to see him. That's how I remember it. I'm sure it's accurate. It's my story anyway, I'm sticking to it. Let's see. Start to wind down here. What am I? It's my muse. Waiting for her to send me something. Let's see. Okay, I just did this earlier in the week, I think, but I think it fits in real well. My favorite Eagles song. Never get tired of hearing it or playing it. I like the way sparkling earrings lay against your skin so bright. I gotta sleep with you in the desert tonight, with a billion stars on the rise. 'Cause I got a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down. 'Cause I'm already standing on the ground. I found out a long time ago what a woman can do to your soul. Oh, but she can't take you anyway. Don't already know how to go. But I get a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down. 'Cause I'm already standing on the ground. I get this feeling I may know you as a lover and a friend. This voice keeps whispering in my other ear, tells me I may never see you again. But I get a peaceful, easy feeling, I know you won't let me down. 'Cause I'm already standing I'm always standing. Yes, I'm always standing on the ground. Ooh, oh, oh, what a feeling. Ooh, oh, gang, I think that's the one to end on tonight. Oh, hope that sends everybody off into their weekend with a smile on your face and feeling good, getting out and getting some sunshine. I don't know if Mike's going to have much of it up there. What was it, 46 in Michigan? Probably still kind of chilly a little bit where Amy's at. We're too warm too early here already. We're in the 90s, and that's just not right for April 19th. But can't do anything about it. So making lemonade out of lemons. So go out and soak up some vitamin C or vitamin D here in the Arizona desert. It's good for you. Work on your tan as I am getting ready to hit the Salt River next week, finally, starting my 4th season of kayaking. I'm looking forward to that. So just some self-care. That's what I'm suggesting. Amy says, thanks for the music. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Same to you, James. So grateful for all of you. Thanks for being part of my tribe. Thanks for checking in when you can. And oh, Gene's still there in Colorado. You're welcome. Thanks for checking in. As you're traveling out of state, you and Mike were the out-of-staters tonight. Mike's up in Michigan, and Amy also is in Ohio. So that's right, 3 of you. So thanks for checking in, James and I. And Z was there early on, probably still is. So it's 3 for 3. Even though Jean's Arizona, she's out of state tonight. So we had 3 out of state, 3 here in the Valley. So good to have everybody check in from wherever you are. And as always, namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thanks for keeping yourselves healthy. Those immune systems bolstered up. Thanks for making time out of your day. Sliding into the weekend, ushering in this Fiesta Friday, checking in for music. You're welcome, Z and Jean and James. Good to see all of you. Hope you have a great Saturday and Sunday. I will be back on Sunday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for Soulful Sunday with some more music. Hope to see you when you can check in again. Have a great weekend, everybody.